I went on, as you know, to start a company called Kellum Mortgage. And it went on to be one of the largest companies in Michigan. We, at our high point, hired 33 employees. We gave 13 houses away at Christmas to families in need. And there's millions of Anthony Kellums out there that have a dream, that got on the wrong side of the track or made some decisions that were not smart. And it's up to you to make loans to those people, because you need, and we need, and right now today in America, we need people who are creative and innovators. And some of the most innovative people out there are people with the worst credit, because they keep trying to come up with things to make a difference. They're coming out with new technology. They're trying new computer systems, trying new lending, trying new ways to develop new software, new clothes. There are risk takers. And those are the very people that we need to help right now, today. One of the things that I do when someone comes to my office, along with, where's your W-2s, how's your credit, how long you've been on your job, I ask the simple question: why do you want to be a homeowner? Why do you want to borrow money to take out of your home? And you would be surprised at the amount of people out there that want to start businesses. They want to open up a bakery or a cleaners, or start buying more property. And these are the type of people that we want to lend to, because they open up businesses, they create jobs. That's exactly the type of individual that we want to lend to. People say to me, Kellum, you're kind of like, you don't understand. You haven't seen the default rates. No, I do understand. I understand that we were making loans to people that we shouldn't have. And this conversation, this message is not about lending to anyone. This is about that gut check style lending like you had back in the 70s and the 80s and the 60s, where you lent money on people on a handshake because you liked them, because they went to church with you, they went to school with you, and you knew that they were good people, and you knew that they had lofty dreams, and you wanted to help them fulfill those dreams. We've got to get back to that when I say we need to lend to communities and not individuals, because we need to find out who the stakeholders are in those communities. We got to find out who are the other Anthony Kellums out there that, with a little bit of help, you're at that table, all of you out there today, somewhere along the line got a break, got some help, and look what have done for you. Look, it's not that just, you're just a wonderful person. Believe me, it was someone in your life that helped you get where you are today. There was someone out there that gave you a loan, gave you a job, gave you an opportunity. And, we like to think that we're just wonderful people, and I did this and I did that. But no, it was someone out there that helped you get where you are today. So when I hear all negative things about household finance, I can't help but say, well, no, time out. They're making loans to people who could not get them. They're making loans to people and taking chances on people. And I don't know what their goals are with these type of loans. I just know what my goals were. And I knew my rate was high, but I also knew I had a plan, a vision. And if I got the opportunity, I was going to do something good with it. And that's what this message is about here today. Now we're in a market, one of the worst lending markets in the history of our country. And for good reason. You guys are tight with the pen for very good reason. And I want to focus on this point. Don't stop lending. Let's just try to lend more responsibly. I would agree. I don't blame anyone for the market. I just did an interview the other day, and they said, Kellum, so who's at fault? Was it the bankers, is it the brokers, the consumer? And I said, well, it's one of those perfect times in our economy where consumers wanted so much, the rates were so low, and they can buy so much, and they had lofty dreams and ideas, and the banks tried to meet that demand, and before we knew it, we were making loans to people who had no money to put into a deal. We were creating programs, stated programs, where we can just say, hey, your income is $10,000 a month when the person only made $3,000 a month. That is destined to fail, is destined not to work. It's like giving people A's who cannot read. Eventually, it's going to catch up with them when they get into the job market, and there's no jobs there because people cannot read. But responsible lending, community lending, lending to people who have dreams and desires and doing a little bit of homework and getting to know your customers will make a difference. And I'm glad to be here today in Las Vegas. You know, I'm not a big gambler, but you know, I like the stage, obviously, but I like the glitz and glamour. I like the fantasy of Las Vegas. But here in this room is reality. Home ownership is the American dream. And if you look at America today, America is trouble because the dream is in trouble. I want to thank you guys for having me here today. I'm glad to be here. I'm serious about getting along when I'm done. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you.